conversion of Saul of Tarsus. And I know you will show me so much grace, and I appreciate all the grace that you show me. I will call him Paul all the time. Even though in this text he's only Saul, I cannot keep that straight in my mind. I will try to refer to him as Saul of Tarsus, but just so you know, later on he becomes known as the Apostle Paul. And so if I say Paul and it should be Saul, I mean Saul. And if I say Saul and it should be Paul, I mean Paul. But it's the same guy, okay? So we're going to be okay. We can get through this together. So the conversion of Saul of Tarsus in Acts chapter 9. And then verse 31 is sort of a transitional verse. And I'll cover that at the end as like a separate sermon, almost like a homily looking towards the new year. So this is somewhat of a New Year's message. So Acts chapter 9, I'm going to read just verses 1 through 9. But Saul, still breathing threats and murder against the disciples of the Lord, went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues at Damascus, so that if he found any belonging to the way, men or women, he might bring them bound to Jerusalem. Now as he went on his way, he approached Damascus, and suddenly a light from heaven shone around him. And falling to the ground, he heard a voice saying to him, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And he said, Who are you, Lord? And he said, I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. But rise and enter the city, and you will be told what you are to do. The men who were traveling with him stood speechless, hearing the voice but seeing no one. Saul rose from the ground, and although his eyes were opened, he saw nothing. They led him by the hand and brought him to Damascus, and for 3 days he was without sight, and neither ate nor drank. Let's pray.